Good afternoon, everyone. Sorry for the wait here, but today is actually Sunday, July 13th, and today we will cover the trades for YieldMax funds, TSLY, CONY, Nvidia, Misty, SMCY, and PLTY. For those of you that are live, if you don't mind confirming that the sound is good, I would appreciate that. And let's get to it. Obviously, hopefully it comes out all right. I'm still kind of out of it. Again, I'm too old to be going out. So it's a old man hangover, we'll say. But anyway, let's get to it. So here's all the trades. Again, this is from Friday, but obviously Saturday, yesterday, I was in no shape to make a morning video. If I did, it probably would have been a disaster. So didn't want to waste your time with that. So let's get to Misty and let's get moving here. All right. So obviously, since these are the trades from Friday, there is a crap load, right? But right now you see a buy to close put. Oh yeah, by the way, I mentioned in advance, there's a lot of kids here. So if you hear noise, it's little children screaming. I didn't know they were coming here, but what can I do? Anyway, buy to close put. So what they're doing here, they're closing part of their 385 synthetic. And I think you guys have seen, right? Bitcoin's flying to the freaking moon. So of course, MSTR is going to follow, right? And what can you say, man? The timing was not good. So our calls were going to cost a little more to close them out. So obviously they closed out the calls for last week, and I'm pretty sure they lost every single one, but we'll go through the list on the spreadsheet. Here's another buy to close put. So that means they sold out of one of the synthetics, which is good because the synthetics are super valuable at this very moment. All right, and that's all the trades. But so in the end, it was a $24.6 million realized or recognized, or whatever word you want to use, loss. So let's get to the Misty file. So here are the synthetics. Again, Friday was what, 7-11. So here's 2,800 contracts they closed out of the synthetic 385. They made, this should be green, they made 16.7 million on selling the call, and they paid about 2.7 on the put. So they netted about 13 million in closing out part of that synthetic. And there was more left over that they could have closed out. 2,000 contracts are left. Of course, MSTR price is not updating. That's annoying. All right, let me hit refresh real quick. It's going to shrink the font. Hold on. You guys can hear me good? My voice keeps cutting out. Well, that sucks. Everything looks like it's showing working. Can you guys, is it working now? Blah, 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 blah. I don't want to continue if it's not going to work. Okay. All right. So, all right, good. MSTR price updated. All right, let me zoom back in. All right. So look at MSTR, man. Oh my God. Closed at 434. Holy crap. You guys know what I did Friday, right? I honestly, I didn't look at the stock market at all. So I didn't get a chance to do anything with my options, look at what's going on here. I did update the trades Friday night with all intents and purposes to do the video on the Saturday morning. And needless to say, I stayed out longer than I should have, but wah, I know. All right, so this 385, they did not touch. What do we got here? Yeah, they left this one alone. This 385, this one expires in September, while this one expires in August. And here's the one of the 390s. This one they did not touch either. This one expires on September 15th. This 390 they did touch. They closed out 1,500 contracts, and they got 8.1 mil for selling the call. They paid 1.7 for the put, and they made about 6.4 mil in the process. Again, this is just a small portion that they closed out of the synthetic, and they still have look how many contracts. So when they cash out all these synthetics, man, we're going to be singing Bank Bro all the way home. And this synthetic 395, this only has 1,500 contracts though, but you know, this one's still doing good too. All right, let's get to the weeklies tab. Like I said, this video is not going to be perfect, but I did want to get something out today. Thought I'd feel much better today, but hey, when you get old, it sucks. All right, so Friday, MSTR, it ended up going up another 3.25%. And Misty went up 2.08%. So yeah, as bad as they were capped, you figure, you know, that's not a terrible capture, right? It's not the best, but it's not terrible. But, you know, keep in mind, they did have some calls that were, you know, some synthetics that did not have a call attached to it. All right, let's go to, let's check out the IV, sorry. IV on Friday looked like it was 50.62. And you look at the top now, it's at 51.72%. So that's pretty sweet, as it should be, because Bitcoin, again, Bitcoin's hitting all-time highs lately. So, you know, show me some freaking volatility in MSTR. All right, so yeah, they closed out all of their 7-11 trades. Let me get that all on one screen. From the top, I'm just going to go through how much they lost per trade. But, you know, in short, I think they, you know, all of them ended up being a loss because it broke through their strike price. So this 422.50, they lost 854,000. This 425, they lost 354,000. This 425, they lost 918,000. Here's a bunch of 422.50s. Again, if you recall, they closed at 434.58. So these 422.50s, they cost about 1.2 mil to close. Here's a 425 and a 420. These two cost about 3.7 mil to close. And well, here's some that expired actually on 7/18. Obviously next week, next Friday. But these strikes are a little higher. Wait, they didn't close them. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, see, I'm seeing things. Let me keep going. Yeah, so here's a 415 and a 422.50. This one they lost about 6 mil, and then there's so that was a 7/18 as well. But there's some 7-Elevens. They're all mixed in, but either way, they did break through the strike price. This one, this bunch lost about 26.7 mil net, and then down below, obviously, all the trades for next week are now put in under 7-Eleven. You can see from here on down, 455, 460. They are pretty damn scattered, you know, all over the damn place. Oh, I did not update the outstanding shares. It's actually a decrease. Wow, look at that. 255, 475, 123. Okay. All right, a 2.1 million decrease, which is only 0.84% decrease. So, yeah, it's not. I mean, it happens, man. You can't only go up forever. All right. So anyway, the recap is Misty price 2207, MSTR price 434.58, 30-day IV 51%, outstanding shares 255 mil. Total net income, it's a loss of 100 mil. So let's move on to the next tab. This one, I don't even think I updated. Did I update this one? Again, Friday before 7. Yeah, I did not update this. So this I have to get because for whatever reason, Google Sheets does not want to recognize MS2. So I'm going to get their price real quick. Their closing price on the Friday was $27.30. All right, so again, this is for Friday. MSTR price, they went up 3.25%. Misty captured 2.08. Winter went down 2.84. IMST captured 1.78, and MS2 captured 2.06%. So Misty with the win. Just barely beat MS2. So not bad, not bad. Reaction, yeah, I did not update this, but yeah, obviously, you know, Friday, you guys know, it was a great time, you know, good time, obviously in NYC at the NASDAQ with YieldMax and all the other creators. So I'll just leave that as the reaction for now. And by the way, Group D declares again on July 30th, 17 days away. So stay tuned for that, Chico. All right. Synthetic income. How you doing? Well, we got about 189 mil. Again, that's how much they cashed out. This does not have anything to do with how much is on paper. We'll get to that in a second. Weeklies, they lost about 100 mil. So total net income is 88 mil. And that comes to about 35 cents per share. If we look at the other guesstimate options here, again, we got the weeklies. That's in the negative, so no point of mentioning that. Total net income is, again, 35 cents would be a 20% yield. IV is 52%, rounds up to 52. That would pay 88 cents if they paid based on that. And if they simply did it on the gains, bro, you know about the gains, bro. I'm definitely not feeling the gains, bro, not today. But if they did pay based on that, that would be a 126% yield. All right, so now let's take a look at Misty. So they have, again, 5 synthetics, which, you know, they're doing pretty good. Let's just say that. So here's their calls for next week. Can't even fit that on one freaking page. Oh, yeah, you can. So they are, you know, scattered-y-do. I can't do the Scooby-Doo voice, but they are freaking scattered-y-do. And they're in the money, unfortunately. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, 4 strike prices already in the money. Because, again, Bitcoin's going nuts. It's going nuts. So the lowest strike price that's out of the money is a 435. And then we go as high as 460. And the highest is 5.85% out of the money. So, and there's no credit call spreads. So we could be capity-doo-dah on the Monday. Because I did see Bitcoin last time I checked. I think I saw they were at, what, 119,000 or something? It's freaking nuts. But, yeah, we'll just keep buying, right? Keep buying some Bitcoin all the way up. All right, so here's the synthetics, which I assume I updated. They total to be $2.46 on paper. So, you know, that's not bad, right? Not bad at all. Again, when they're going to cash this out, 2 of them expire on 8/15, and the other one expires on 9/19. But obviously, you know, their declaration date is in what do we say, 17 days? So, you know, well, they don't have to cash those out before then, but we'll see. The value of the Misty fund, again, it's still, you know, in the mid fives, 5.6 billion. The NAV is 2210, and the trade price closed at 2207. Synthetic contracts. This is another thing that's questionable if I updated it. So this says F29 to F30. Yeah, that's not updated. 34. So now I got to make sure to see how many contracts they're selling calls on. This is 15 to 20. Oh, that's actually updated. Okay. All right. So they're selling calls on 87% of the synthetic contracts, leaving 13% uncovered, which is good because, again, we may be capped like bad this coming week. So, yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. All right. Let's keep going. I didn't update this one. I'm not covering IMST or MS2 today. Sorry. I didn't update their crap, but you know, they're it's all about Misty anyway, right? All right, let's go to the others. See if they had trades. We'll start with TSLY. Yeah, if I can never get there. There we go. I think I saw someone ask about the estimates. I'm probably going to do that in a separate video. It'll be quick. If I don't do a video, I'll just do like a Twitter post. All right, so that way, that make it even easier. You don't have to watch a whole video. But if I do a video, it'll probably be quick. In fact, I was going to have my son help me out with it. But he has his friend over now, so I'm not sure that's happening. All right, here we go. TSLY by the close, 19 cents. By the close, 20 cents. So the 3 by the closes looks like a winner chicken freaking dinner. And then obviously they're selling calls for next week. But we'll go to the file and see what that looks like. All right, so here's TSLY. Let's see. Yeah, this captures the day. So now I got to update this crap. All right, so this is -2, I think. Then that would be -3. Come on. Really? All right, let me refresh. Oh, my God. There you go. All right, good. All right, get 150%. All right, so Tesla on Friday. Again, I did not. This is the first time I'm looking at this with you guys. They went up 1.16%. TSLY went up 0.91%. 78% capture. So I guess it's okay. But yeah. Let's take a look at the synthetics. How you doing? They got a 290 and a 295. Tesla's at 313, so that's pretty good. So obviously those synthetics are looking pretty damn sweet. They do got they have a long call here, a buy call that expired Friday, but obviously they did not sell it. They probably couldn't even get a penny, so they had to let this thing expire worthless because it is worthless. But if we look at their covered calls, unfortunately, 2 of them are in the money. I've seen a lot of tariff news over the weekend. I'm assuming the market's going to go down, so these in the monies, although crypto's up, so who the hell knows? But you know, for Tesla, who knows? That they're kind of scattered, but their highest strike price is 4.46% out of the money. So I wouldn't necessarily call these safe, again, unless we have a huge down day on the Monday, kind of like last week, right? So my voice sounds like yours after a concert. Yeah, man. It's although we did some, you know, there was a lot of yelling we had to do at the closing bell. Although I won't blame that. I'll blame my dumb ass for staying up, having too many beers. All right. So yeah, obviously they have credit call spreads, all that jazz. And here we go. The value of the TSLY fund is 1.2 bill. The NAV is 772. Trade price 771. Synthetic bailout on the paper, it shows 60 cents. Again, I'm assuming I updated this formula. Yeah, I did. All right, so I did all that, which is good. So yeah, if they cashed out the synthetic, it's worth 60 cents per share, which is right? The 30-day IV is 55%. IV estimate based on that, 33 cents. Income estimate. Is this updated? Yeah, it is updated. It's showing 0. No. Well, no, it's negative. It's definitely not 0. In fact, we'd rather it be 0, but I'll update that soon. Group A declares in 24 days on August 6th. All right, let's do Nvidia next. Obviously, I'm assuming they had trades, so we'll scroll up. Let me just check some comments. I'll try to look at the comments as we go. I haven't been, but yeah, I showed up. But you almost didn't get a video today because I just don't want to hear myself talk. It's kind of annoying. Oh, first time. See, the good part about going live now, it may have a lot of first timers. Play current and past income. Well, I'd have to make a new filter for that. Maybe on tomorrow. Remind me for tomorrow's, but I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, quit. Yeah, I know. Well, it's been a while, man. Someone's got to do it. Yeah, I am, Doc. Super late. Health and wealth made it home. What a weekend. Yeah, it was fun hanging out with you too. Good times, man. Good times. All right. Where are we? Where the hell are we? We're talking about Nvidia. Nvidia. There we go. Okay. By the close, 415. Yeah, it looks like they got blown through. 491. That got blown through. 396. That got blown through. Looks like they closed the synthetic. It looks like a forced closure because they closed some of the call too. So maybe people were selling out of Nvidia. Buy to close 104. That's not looking bad. That's actually still out of the money, so that looks like a win. Buy to close 33 cents. That's definitely a win. So overall for the day, they lost $673,000, which again could be worse, I guess. Could be like Misty, but Nvidia didn't do that bad for the day. All right. We got questions here. Let's see, man, you guys want the freaking estimates. I know you're going to be begging me for the estimates, but I feel like some people at least wanted this update too. If I do an estimate, it's going to be a separate video or it's going to be a post. Do you guys want a video or a post? Yeah, I did set my alarm this morning. I'm not going to lie. And I was like, no, it just wasn't happening. I had a little thought of doing the video in the morning, and then just, you know. All right, so 7. Why did this one not update? I thought it picks. All right, so that picks up the one. All right, good. All right, cool. Friday, Nvidia went up 0.5%. Nvidia, wow, only went up 0.35% typically on a day like that. But you saw they were cappity doodah, but they, at least they still capture 70%. All right. All right, so let's keep going. All right, so if you guys want a video, maybe I'll take a quick intermission and I'll come right back. I got play dates going on here right now. Kid chaos. All right, what the hell are we doing here? Let's look at the synthetic. This video by far is not going to be perfect, but I mean, I'm not saying my videos are perfect, but you know what I mean. All right, this synthetic expires next Friday, and it's making freaking bank. Yeah, this is a 130 and a 146. Nvidia's at 164. So obviously that thing is making freaking hell of a lot of money. These are the calls for next week. They are 1%, 3%, and 4% out of the money. So at least they're all out of the money. So that's a good sign. The value of Nvidia, holy crap, it's almost 1.8 bill. And the NAV is 1735, trade price 1736. Steve, I'll do both. If I don't do the video, I'll post it. If I do the video, I'll still post it on Twitter for the people that, missed the video anyway. Obviously, it's not on, this is not a normal schedule. Everything's all screwed up, but I'll do both for the people that don't want to watch the video. All right, synthetic on paper, it's worth 290, so that's pretty damn sweet. That's, keep that in mind when we do our guesstimate. Our 30-day IV is 35%. IV estimate based on that. Realized income so far during this 4-week cycle is 77 cents. They paid that. That's a 57% yield. But to be honest, I'm thinking $1 or close to $1 at least. I don't know, more, maybe more. Group B declares in 3 days, the Wednesday, which unfortunately I cannot go live on the Wednesday because I got a horrible upcoming week at work. Don't even want to talk about it, but it's gonna suck. All right, let's go to CONY now. Oh man, I don't know. Did you guys see the they made CONY head stickers, like that cartoon cone head guy? That, I don't know, someone made it for me on Twitter, and they made stickers on it. It's pretty awesome. And they made Misty Mafia stickers at the event too, it said retire on dividends on it. So I was pretty pumped about that. Oh, at least I had my voice at the panel, right? If I ever get a video on the panel or from the panel, I'll post that on YouTube. I don't know if you guys saw it or not. Oh my God, CONY didn't have trades. That's good. All right, one less thing to do. All right, so let's see how CONY did. All right, coin went down. Do a quick video. Okay. Yeah, I could do that. How long do the shorts let you now? The shorts allow like 5 minutes or something. All right, coin went down 0.49%. CONY went down 0.1%. So, you know, that's, I guess that's good, right? We'll take it. Let's check out their synthetics real quick. 330, 360. Coin is above both of them, but they expire on August 15th, so they got some time. Their covered calls for next week, they're all out of the money, and they vary from 0.11% all the way up to 7.22%. Okay. The value of the CONY fund is 1.4 bill. The NAV is 982. Trade price right on the money. Synthetic on paper, 97 cents per share. So that's pretty damn good. 30-day IV, 67%. IV estimate based on that, 51 cents. Income estimate, 64. And actually, you know what? Like, what if I'll do the guesstimates at the end of this video, but I'm just going to read it off quick. I'm not going to go into why, if that's cool with you guys, because I honestly just don't feel like it. Next declaration for CONY is, you know, freaking 10 days away on July 23rd. All right, up next is your boy Simy. Markets will tank. Yeah, that's what I'm starting to think, man. Does it ever? Yeah, of course it does. Hey, you know what I say to that? Whatever. Let's see. Who the hell is looking at? Simy. Not that negative. I just said it's going to be a brutal week. All right, where we at? Where we at? Where we at? There we go. Simy suckers. How you doing? All right. Wow, a lot of trades. Can't even fit them all on one screen. All right, let's go through. Buy to close 6 cents. They won that one. Buy to close 8 cents. Buy to close 9 cents. Buy to close 5 cents. Buy to close 6 cents. Buy to close 3 cents. So, yeah, not bad. But looks like they won. There's more. No, that's it. They made about 3.6 mil for the day. So Simy suckers are happy. Now let's take a look here. Why does that always come up? It's so annoying. I don't know enough about MacBooks, but sometimes they're a pain in the ass. All right, let's go to here. SMCI on Friday went down 2.27%. SMCY went down 0.95%. So that's, you know, pretty damn good day if you ask me. So SMCY, their synthetic is a 45 strike. It expires on August 15th. SMCI is currently priced at 49, so that's making money. Their current strike prices are 51, 52, and 54. That's 3, 5, and 9% out of the money. So not bad setup. The value of this fund is only 288 mil, which makes me think, is this even worth covering anymore? The NAV is 2002, trade price 2007. Synthetic on paper is worth 183, so that's pretty good. 30-day IV is 75%. IV estimate based on that, 116. Income estimate is right now it's in the negative, but maybe they'll cash out the synthetic and then they'll be in the positive. We'll see. But Group D, they still have another, 17 days, we said, July 30th, until they declare again. So stay tuned for that. All right, up next, your boy PLTY. Sorry, I don't feel like using the mouse. All right, this is all fit in one screen. Here we go. Buy to close 183. That's a close one. No, it looks like they lost. This one they won. They only cost 17 cents. Buy to close $2. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. You know, again, I don't have the original price or credit that they got for opening it. Here's a buy to close for 17 cents. That looks like a winner because, again, the strike price was 144, and they closed at 142.10. Overall for the day, they made 1.3 mil in recognized income. So, woohoo! All right. So, how did Palantir do on Friday? They went down 0.28%. PLTY nearly stayed flat. They only went down 0.02%. How many we got here? Wow, we got 290. That's not bad for like no notice. Now, PLTY, they're synthetic as a 140 strike. Palantir is at 140, so that's essentially at the money. No bank bro there. They got four strike prices, 2, 3, and 4% out of the money. So, we'll see. See how this week goes. But if everyone thinks the market is tanking, then obviously they're going to win. They're going to win. They're going to win the trades. All right. The value of the PLTY fund is 690 mil. The NAV is 66.10. Trade price 66.16. Synthetic on paper, well, not bad. $1.57, more than I thought. 30-day IV is 67% IV estimate based on that. 343 income estimate. Look at that, man. 988. Ridiculous. $9.88 freaking cents. And again, they declare Wednesday, so stay tuned for that. Chico. All right. All right. I'll cover my options real quick, and then I'll read off the guesstimates. Maybe, I don't know. Should I go through the guesstimates in this freaking video, or should I just make another quick short? All right, TSLL. Let's see where we're at here. So yesterday, or no, not yesterday, Friday, I had a put for 10. TSLL closed at 11.28, so that expired worthless. And then I had 2 covered calls myself. Those both had a 13 and a 12, which is above the closing price, and those both expired worthless. And that was it. That was it for the day. I didn't know what was going to happen for my options because I didn't even look at the stock market. But, you know, it ended up being okay because all 3 contracts that were open on TSLL expired worthless. Now, if I go to TNA, I did my rolling orders early, and then I did leave this 33 put open and a 40 call open. And since TNA closed at $36, that's above the 33 put strike, so that expired worthless, and it's below the 40 call strike price, so that expired worthless. So again, good scenario that happened there. This, yeah, I already rolled. So I have a 35 and a 37. If I didn't roll this 37 on the Thursday, obviously this would have expired worthless because they closed at 36.10. However, like I said, I didn't want it to get a sign. I probably should just let it be. But now I ended up doing a rolling order when, you know what, it may have been worth it if the market's going to be tanking. So I have to say, maybe I am happy I did that. So, all right, what are we doing here? Someone called me Jay. I thought Jay sounds like Seth Rogen, they said, right? And didn't someone say that? All right, so anyway, real quick, the recap is I hit my goal. I hit my goal of 389. Where is it? Yeah, right there. Why is this not? Yeah, I should just bring all these down, right? There you go. So yeah, the goal is to make $389 a week. So you know, in order for me to reach my goal for the month, I made $432, which is $43 ahead, which is good. Nothing fantastic there though. So yeah, it is what it is. All right, so that's real quick coverage on my options, and so yeah, I'll just go through it real quick. Again, I don't have a lot of faith in my guesstimates because, again, I'm just like, I don't know, I'm not in the mode for all this. And I didn't even make it blue. I'm just showing it to you right now. Now, let's try to get all this in the screen. So, all right. So Nvidia, what do I got? A $1.01. No, see, I got to think about this now. Because if I'm showing you, this has got to be the final. So they made 77 cents per share. That's the realized income that they made. Their IV would pay 48 cents based on that, but they do have 290 like as backup. 290 being held up, you know. So are they going to pay 100% yield? You know, that's really all I'm thinking about. Like, they could, man. They could. They really could. I didn't give them 100% yield because look at their last distribution was 67. One before that, 162. And then they did give 162 not that long ago. You know what? We got to juice this baby up. Screw it. You guys are going to make fun of me, my video anyway. So what's the difference, right? You know what? Screw it. I'm giving them. Oops. There you go. I'm going to put it to 137 up. How about that? How about that? I'm doing it. I don't really care. Nvidia nerds. I'm going to give them 100% yield. All right. You know, 102. Because again, well, Nvidia could go down. If it goes down, obviously the yield would be higher. If it goes up, then it may not be 100% yield by the time payday comes, if you get what I'm saying. But yeah, they did think about it. They paid 162 not that long ago. And yeah, man, is that too high? No, I'm just leaving it. I really don't care. Let's look at Phoebe. How you doing? I have them at 74. So we have to go to I guess I'm doing the whole thing here. So I go to groups value and I could see if Phoebe actually made money. Phoebe made $1.32. That's obviously awesome. And then now I'm doing this extra work for you guys. I hope you guys appreciate it. In fact, I'm going to ask you to hit the freaking like button. If you enjoy this voice, hit the like button. No, for real. Hit the like button out of sympathy at this point. All right, so Phoebe, they are not making bank on their synthetic, but I did check all of them just to see. But they do have over, what was it, like $1.30 in realized income. But the thing is, I'm looking at their track record, 55. Like the most they paid was what, 63, 47. Like nothing crazy. So 74 cents would be a lot for them. So I feel comfortable giving them 74 cents. JPMO, which again, I don't think many people even care about JPMO. So I'm not going to go any more further than this. Higher than usual, because again, I think they did do good. Well, I'll at least show you the group's value. They did make $1.83, which is pretty damn good for them, right? I mean, that's no joke. Wow, how much they make? $1.80. Good Lord. What's the price of their fund? What's JPMO? It's $16.92. Wow. You know what? I got to give them more than that, don't I? My dumbass put 38 cents. What the hell's wrong with me? 48 at least, right? What do you guys think of JPMO? I don't know. 56. 50, yeah, they did have a 56 payment. Yeah, they could. Oh, look at that. Gains. You know what? I'm gonna 51 because Stone Cold said so. That's why. All right, how you doing, Murney? Does anyone care about Murney? I don't even know. But Murney's actually, their synthetic look good from what I remember. I know a couple of you do like Murney, but in realized income they made 22 cents per share. Okay, now if you look at their tab here, it's right here. Their synthetic. It's in yellow, but we'll go scroll down. That's it, 32 cents. But again, 32 cents is actually a lot for them. Because if you take that, times it by 13, and then divide it by the price of Murney, which is like, yeah, see? That's 151% yield if they actually paid out 32 cents. But what I give them? I gave them 18 cents. Which is still respectable, man. That's an 85% yield. What do you think they're going to pay more than that? I'm not giving them more than that. Screw them. All right, GDXY, I have them at 65 cents. I guess I'll check their group's value for you guys. I know a lot of you do like GDXY, as you should. It's a good fund. All right, so they only made 29 cents. And synthetic wise, I guess I'll check that too. They're up 46 cents per share. So nothing too crazy there, but I still gave them 65 cents because look at their last payment, 84. So I gave them a 50. I only gave them a 56% yield because I like them. All right, up next is Babo. I gave them 55 cents. Does that make sense? Again, who the hell knows? If we go to the group's value, they made 48 cents per share. And we go here. Oh, I didn't do them. But they're synthetic. Where the hell is their synthetic? 120. Yeah, that's not. Oh my God, that's a gold digger. Holy crap! The put it cost $6 million to close, and the dude's got 45. Oh man, that is a super gold digger. If I could sing, man, I would do it for you guys, but I can't. Here, but I will do this. There you go. How's that? Okay, I don't know what's going on out there, but there's a lot of screaming. All right, PLTY, how you doing? Let's see here. Again, we just covered PLTY. So if we look here, their income, where is it? Their income estimate is 988, and well, that's the realized income, 988, and their synthetic is $1.57 on top of that, right? So I don't know, man. What do you think? What did I give them? I don't even know. Yeah, $5. That sounds about right, to be honest, because I think they're going to pay over 100%. Because they should, to be honest. I mean, look at the price. Their price, they're at 66 freaking dollars, man. $66. So, yeah, I think that's fair. I think 525 is actually, I think that's good. I don't know if you guys agree with me. I assume most of you are watching for PLTY, so let me know if you agree with that or not. Narrow, obviously I gave them a lot for some reason, so let me just double check. I don't remember what the hell they did. Marrow, okay, yeah, look at that. They made $2.70 per share. That's the income. That's the actual income that they've made per share. All right. So now let's look at any, on paper. Oh yeah, holy crap! This is why. See that? So on paper, their synthetic's worth 171 per share. And, again, if you go to the group's value, which we just had up, they made 270. So they got to pay $2. Even, a little more than $2, to be honest, like 203. That'll be give them the number one yield right there, 105% yield. Because they're, crypto's freaking going nuts. And, what do you think? Should I give them more? No, they don't want to make it too crazy, I don't think. Right? What do you guys think of Marrow? I don't know. Mark got a recording contract. Yeah. I thought if someone asked me, I know Ambassador of Quan wanted me to sing at the panel, but I told him if he actually asked that as a question, I would have done it. But I can't do it out of nowhere because, again, those people up there, they don't know my channel. They're not. If I start singing Gold Digger, they're gonna be like, "What the hell is wrong with this dude?" And Jay, I assume, would just. It may have been worth it just to see Jay's face, though. Actually, all right, I'm gonna leave Marrow at 203. Dips, I don't care about dips, to be honest. So I'm just gonna say 31 cents, 55% yield. All right, I'm not gonna look any further. All right, the weeklies, again, to be honest, who the hell knows? I'm probably gonna screw these up too. All right, so YieldMax. Again, this is going to be based on the Group A payments. Their last payment was 13. Their last 14 cents, 15 cents, 15, 13. Yeah, I got to give them a little more. Maybe multiply it by like 110% factor. Give them a little boost. 12-cent payment. Is that all right? Maybe on 120. Give them a 120%. There you go. 13 cents. Maybe round it up to 14, right? What do you think? All right, YMAG, their last four were 16, 15, 5, and 12. Wow. Yikes. So this one, I don't want to give it any multiplier, to be honest, but TSLY is on, yeah, I think TSLY had a good payment, right? Who else they got? TSLY and Phoebe. Phoebe had a good payment. Yeah. No, I'm sorry, looking at the wrong one. TSLY and oh, GUI, duh. GUI. Oh, they didn't have a good payment. What's TSLY's yield? 65%. You know what? So yeah, that 10 to 18 cents. No, man, no multiplier. 16 cents. You're lucky you're getting that, to be honest. Honestly, they're probably going to pay less. All right, whatever. LFGY, 47 cents, 61% yield. GPTY, 32 cents, 34% yield. SDTY, 14 cents, 18% yield. QDTY, 18 cents, 20% yield. RDTY, 27 cents, 29% yield. ULTI, again, what have they been paying? 8, 9, 9, and 9. I got them at 10 cents. Yeah, 10 cents. Screw it. 77% yield. You know what? That could be 11, honestly, to be honest. Chippity is not updating, so not sure why. Do I care? Not really. What's their last payments? 40, 37, 42. So fine, I'll refresh it one more time. Yeah, it's not working, man. So what? We'll just have to throw in a guess. What do you guys think? Oh yeah, 305 live. That's pretty good. Not bad for a random freaking Sunday time, right? I appreciate all you guys, by the way. It does not go unnoticed. I know I'm just a random schlep over here. All right, what do we got? We got 36 cents. That is a 36% yield. That's all right, right? So that's it. That's the guesstimates. I guess it's in the video now. Should I do a short too? Maybe. Do I have the energy for it? Maybe not. I don't know. Or maybe, I don't know. All right, so that's it. That's the guesstimates. You guys agree or disagree? I'll go through some comments and we'll probably call it a day, because I know my little one was crying. So my older one, you never know. Having two boys, man, it is nuts. All right. No singing, Doc. You got your wish. Yeah, you did. Yeah. It's got to be at least a G if I'm not getting asked. No, I swear, though, if I would have been asked. Good to see you here, by the way. YieldMax 17 cents. What is that? What I give him? Why does this always scroll over? Oh, I gave him 13. Damn, we're way off. Really? You think they're gonna do 17 cents? What the hell makes you think that? They haven't paid. When's the last time they paid 17 cents? Like it was like 6 weeks ago. Hey, maybe, I don't know. Life of dividends. You got what? $6 or better. Wow. Yeah. Hey, you never know, man. You never freaking know with that. What I have? 525. Close enough. Again, $6. What would that even? And it's 107. That's a big yield, man. I know, like I feel like they don't go for anything above 110 lately. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's just how it feels. 11 cents. Yeah. Hey, I think 10 or 11 for sure. Thank you, Amy, for being here. Appreciate that. That sounds like a female name. Could be adding to my female audience, which I always say is weak. I think ULTI will be 9. Yeah, that's possible too. I don't know what. Great. I just hear what happened. You're gonna have to watch the whole thing, Thor's Hammer. Now we went through we did a lot. We covered everything in one video, and my voice stayed here the whole time. Thank you. I appreciate that. What do you think? Oh, man, you guys and Hoy, you guys are obsessed. But because I was late 2 days in a row, I am going to listen to your request and pull up Hoy. What do I think about it? I think it's friggin' awesome. I love Robinhood. I stopped kind of doing the single ones except Misty for now because I've been doing so many options myself. But I will, if I were to own, it'd be Hoy and PLTY. Okay. All right. So again, they have an 80 and a 90 synthetic. And they're looking very valuable. So what I got to do is I just add them up. 1920, update the formula right there for you, just for you. 1920. Yep. All right. So we got 16.9 mil in synthetic income. Outstanding shares 1.4. That's 1209 per share on paper. What group are they in? They are in group C. So they're coming up. Oh, man, this is going to be a freaking fun one. Again, that guesstimate video will be on time, I promise. Yeah. All right, yeah, he's going to be a monster, dude. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, no. Yes, I haven't missed a video in a long time, but I also haven't gone out like that. Yeah, I got female in the audience. Again, tell your friends, all right? We got, what, 95% dudes? Big sausage party. Just give me the money, sure. Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting you're a lady, too. Welcome. Yeah, I'm all right. It's just, just beat up. Beat up. Thank you. Thank you very much. You are welcome, Rod. I like the lives better than record. Okay, that's good because a lot of people have been telling me they like the recorded. If you show holdings, I'm not sure what are you talking about. You're welcome. You're welcome. You make me want to watch Moana now, right? Anyway, so glad I bought Hoy. Yeah, good work, man. Dang, the comments on your screen are so delayed. No, it's because I'm late to getting to them. Yeah, I know you're a chick because your picture actually. It's hard to say, obviously, yes, because some names are questionable, and you never know how people. But you got the pick in there. Closing bell exciting. Book Holtz and I watched. Yeah, man, it was a second year in a row they invited me, and it was awesome. This was obviously a lot more people, a lot of content creators and this and that, and they asked me to be on that panel again, which is crazy because who the hell am I? But obviously it's greatly appreciated, because again, they don't know what the hell I'm going to say up there. So they obviously put a lot of trust in me. Hopefully I didn't do too bad, but hey, we'll see. Oh man, where are we at here? Watch the live. I watch the lives after live because I can't always catch them. I'm glad your archives to catch up. Can I DM you my phone number so we can talk? I mean, you can DM me, man. How about that? I just can't. I know what you're asking on PLTY, and I'll try to. Again, I have the trades here, and if I unhide it, I go back to March 19th on the trades. Granted, 1 or 2 days could be screwed up in there. So, yeah, man, you never know. Here, you know what? Let's just do this real quick. Do this. And we'll do, where are we at? ETFs. Clear. Then we'll click PLTY. Then date. How about no filter on the date? Why is that not working? I hit clear. Select all, clear. PLTY. 120. Oh, because it's filtering. All right, so where's the ETF? Where's the date? I don't know what's going on. But is that all of PLTY? Let me delete this. All right, something's not working. I don't know. Show totals, no. All right, I don't know. I'll play around later. Thank you. You're welcome. Yes, Doc. I know you're not a chick. Watched your interview at the NASDAQ. Okay, sweet. Yeah, sucks. I didn't get a recording to post on YouTube, but whatever, right? Who the hell are you? I have no idea. Some schmuck on YouTube. Everyone was waiting on Rod's estimate video to post their own estimate. No, I think there's, although I don't know, there's so many people that do YouTube videos now. Hey, John. Hey, Theus. Did I say that right? Hello. Appreciate you, Mario. Looks like you're all getting connected to the street, brother. Before long, you're getting to be a wheel. Yeah, no, Jonathan Kwan posted it on X. He's ambassador of Kwan. That's his handle. Search ambassador of Kwan on Twitter, and you'll see the whole video on there. Also, Coach THB. I forget his YouTube handle now, but I think he posted it as well. Rod L. Noticed that too. Money. Let's make money. Here comes the money. TC's here. Surprised that, yeah, man. I know this is unusual. I feel like I owed it to you guys. Hey, I'm happy you're here, TC. John Korn. What's up, Rod? I think I found the perfect DGen play, TSYY. I think it's the best thing smoking at the moment. Yeah, man. That's a Granite Shares fund, obviously. Will Ryan is going to be on my show at some point. I just have to schedule it. I know a lot of you did say you're interested in that. Yeah, no, we'll do it. I just got to find the date and time. Life's a little nuts right now. Thank you. I'm learning a lot and appreciate you sharing like you do, how you calculate your numbers. Yeah, I didn't go into too much detail today, but again, there was a lot to cover on this video. I didn't even plan on doing the guesstimates. You guys made me, so that's kind of how we roll. And here they are. I might as well leave them up. I did great. That's good because I'm not watching it. I don't like watching myself talk, just in case. I know I did mention Misty Mafia, and I think the girl that was interviewing is like, "What?" She's like, "What the hell is that?" Because she wasn't a YieldMax girl. PLTY only has 4 payment cycle, including this one, until the end of fiscal year. Isn't August? No, I'll just PLTY. I'm thinking Misty pays twice in August, I think. Welcome to my time zone, backyard prospector. I was just watching Toy Story, the prospector. All right, we got 256 people. We are an hour in, and we pretty much covered anything. Unless you guys have any last-minute questions, I think I'm gonna skedaddle. But yeah, any Anyone here? Thank you, Jason. I am back. I'm back. In fact, as I'm talking, I feel like my voice is becoming more normal. You know? All right, here we go. Accra Grill searching for an answer on what determines the relative move of the ETF to the underlying. Sucks that CONY to move 10. It will take 500 points on coin. What? I'm not sure what you mean, but that is definitely not accurate. Let's look at Friday, for example. Friday coin, well, the coin went down. So CONY went up, you know, it went down, but it didn't go down nearly as much. Coin went down almost 0.5%. CONY went down 0.1%. So on those days, you got to appreciate these funds. James Green, appreciate you. New to all the Misty. No, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. TSYY is rocking. Well, Tesla's been rocking, right? Thank you. I got to check on the kids, see what kind of chaos they got going on. Haven't really eaten much until today. I ate a little, but I'm definitely going to get some, like, I'm thinking like some soup, wonton soup, some rice and something, chicken. Some Chinese food or something. I missed CONY when it was $7. Yeah, man. It's a beast. It's a beast. You guys saw my new fields, right, on this spreadsheet here. We got the oh my god, look at the Phoebe launch price. You gotta be kidding me. This spreadsheet, man, it's killing me. It's killing me. I'm gonna have to type in manually every freaking launch price, but anyway, I'm calculating how much house money they actually make per day, which, you know, I think it'll be pretty cool. I think I did post it on Twitter. Is that 125 million brought forward on the screen? Yeah, I don't know what that's pulling. I don't trust what I was pulling. I'll have to look at it later. Brown bottle flu. Well, somewhat. You're welcome, Daniel. Thanks for a late live vid. Finally get to watch. I look forward to 3 days. First estimate, second Wednesday official. Yeah, no, thanks. I know. That's what I was thinking too. Going live at this time, it's unusual, and maybe some people can join. Although I gave you guys no notice, so yeah. I know. I gotta change this before you guys actually think it's right. What's Phoebe's launch price? Does anyone know? Anyone want to help me out? I'm gonna find it, but just give me a second. $20.27. That's what I got. Okay, I had to do that before you guys take a screen print of this and say don't know what I'm talking about, right? But anyway, there it is. Where's the best place to post what I'm talking about with CONY? Feel free to do it in the Discord. I'm not, yeah, on the YieldMax channel. You could tag me if you want. 2024. That's you got. Whatever. Close enough. 2027. All right, good. Rod rules. I do. Sweet. That's one of us that think that, right? Great week coming. The GOAT reports his week. Let's go, nerds. Some people get mad when I call them Nvidia nerds, though, right? But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Phoebe 2027. All right, so I think I'm right. Doc, sorry, you're overruled. 2027 for the win. Haha. Yep. Did you do a video on the NAV erosion solution Jay was talking about? Can I get the Discord video on the NAV? I didn't watch any of his. I went there, I scheduled interviews, and once I got there, I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna enjoy it. I'm not gonna do any content. And I didn't do any content when I was there. I just didn't feel like it. I'm like, you know, I'm doing the panel. That's enough. That's enough work for me. So why bother with anything else, right? So that's why you didn't see me posting anything really. I just got the pictures that I had. But no, I didn't see a video. Or did you do yes, I did, of course. It's right here. It's on the screen. That's the guesstimates right there. There you go. Now you don't have to watch the whole video. But if you want to, you can watch all the commercials too if you want, Christina. Do you own blocks? Is a weekly payer that pays Monday. Okay. I don't. I actually don't even know really what's their yield. Is it anything worth a damn? I was close. That is all that. Hey, you were close. Sorry, just got, yeah. No, I'm going to post them on Twitter after too, if you guys follow me on there. Or X, sorry, X. All right, Bitcoin's back at 119. That's pretty sweet, right? Anything else we should cover or questions before I run away and maybe have to go in the pool with the kids or hot tub? All right. I think that's it, man. We got 234 people. Yeah, I didn't really get into Ulti, but there's nothing, I think they're going to pay around 10 cents. They're, nothing. I think, I've never seen this holding. AAOI, 132% freaking implied volatility. That is awesome. Degenerate. I love it. Anything else over 100% IV? SMR. Okay. Upstart. And of course, this is not right, but let's see if I take that out for our payments any bigger. Let's see. And 9 cents. Is that a 9 or 10? I thought I got a 10. Make it back. I must give it a multiplier. Yeah, I got 10. I have 110% multiplier, but yeah, I got Ulti at 10. All right, let me catch up on the comments, and then we'll probably call it a day. Does YieldMax comment on your estimates? I mean, they know about them. They don't do anything with them, but they, what do you mean? Do they call me and say, what the hell are you talking about? You're wrong. No, they don't. But I'm sure I know Scott watches. Jay used to watch. He probably don't watch anymore. I don't ask him, but I'm sure he's busy. Think they might make a YieldMax version for real estate. I mean, they have, isn't RDTY the real estate fund? Weeklies, please estimate. Right there, it's on the screen. I have Nicholas who runs blocks this week. Oh, on your X. Yeah, good job. I never interviewed him. He seems like a cool dude though. So good luck. I'll join Jonathan if I can. Put your Twitter account handle in the chat here so people know. Hit the like button. That's right, Lauren. You tell them. Again, that's another one. That's a question. Is that a dude or is that a chick? It says Lauren. Is that, I don't know. When Misty year end and they do have the distribution, no, definitely. No, nothing. There's nothing extra that needs to be paid as of right now. Weekly. I already did, man. It's on the screen. I was chatting with someone who got two because way back when they was 1,200. Talking about Bitcoin. Did Jay mention anything about the new funds YieldMax put in for? No. To be honest, I didn't get much time with Jay or Scott. Really, they were busy, and there was people. I feel like I talk to them all the time. I just didn't want to. There were so many people there. I just wanted to leave them alone. You know what I mean? Just give them a break. That's why when I reserve the video time to record and ask them questions, I'm like, you know what? Just take it as a 15-minute break or something. I know about RNTY. I may have to take a deeper look. Christina, you're welcome. Hey, brother AB's here. What's going on? You missed everything. Video question from Joseph Parker. Since PLTY has been paying below what the income has been, I think at the end of the year, we will get a massive payment. Do you have a guesstimate about how much they have in reserve? I do not, because I have not been tracking how much they actually pay out. I know how much they pay out per share. I just don't know what the outstanding shares were on the the day before the ex-dividend date. If I had that information, then yeah, I could, because I do have the total income. But you get an idea kind of when you look at the price of PLTY. Obviously, it's still above what, 60. So I agree. I still think there's leftovers to be paid. But again, they got till what, October 31st. So a lot of thanks. I don't know who they're thanking, me or people in the chat. Yes, this is. Oh yeah, I gotta say that at the end. That's right. Bitcoin is currently spiking. Sweet. Bet the coin, right? Bet the coin. Does anyone else call it bet the coin or just me? Bet the coin, bet the coin. Here we go. Bitcoin, 119,000. All right, we'll take it. Look at that. Look at that beauty. Boom, 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 boom. Who buys Bitcoin here? Everyone? Oh, man. Yeah, if I can get it, I'll send it. Michael said that title has a 3x upside protected to a 1x downside coming out. You should hit him to go into your channel, talk about it. Yeah, at some point I gotta schedule some interviews, but we'll see, man. It's hard with baseball and work. Yes, baseball already started, so it's just interviews are just pain in the ass. But especially with life in the way. But yeah, maybe, I don't know. Unless they want to do it on the weekend, actually. I should ask Mike or Jay, see if they'll do something on the weekend. But all right, guys, I think I'm done. As always, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. This video is for fun and entertainment. So hopefully you had fun. Hopefully you're entertained. Hopefully you were not annoyed by my stupid ass voice right now. And hopefully you made it through the video. And I appreciate it if you did. But by the way, this video, well, I already said it, fun and entertainment. But anyway, if you enjoy this content, please hit the like button. If you have any questions or concerns, leave them down below. Thank you all for joining this rare ass time on the live stream. Keyword part-time. Yeah, maybe. Right? This video covers the Saturday and the Sunday video. I don't know if I should change the freaking thumbnail now. I don't feel like it, to be honest. Maybe the title. All right, good. So just as annoying as usual. That works. So that means my voice is not too much worse. That's good. Yeah, y'all hit the like button, guys. Like the time today for us West Coasters. Yeah, man. Or yeah, well, man. Sorry, I can't. Hey, I should change it up here and now for you guys, if I can. Should I do like a Sunday guesstimate video periodically in the afternoon, or at least mid-morning, like 10 a.m.? What about 10 a.m.? That's like 7 a.m. for you. What are your opinions on Ulti doing a reverse split? They're not doing a reverse split. They're not doing any reverse splits. So let's just get that out of our heads. Yeah, I didn't do any singing today. So actually like this time for the video. Okay. I mean, it's in the middle of a Sunday though. Don't you guys figured you guys are busy, right? But I don't know. Aren't you out partying, day drinking somewhere, or are you just chilling on the watching your kids play sports, or I don't know, you at the beach? I figured you guys be busy somewhere, right? Did I miss you? Yeah, it was all done in this video, Jeremy. Everything was done in one. Prefer either way, later or now. All right, that sounds good. Yeah, we're at the end of the video. We still have 236 people. Yeah, I did the estimates. It was at the end of this video. So, but sorry, you're gonna have to watch it, unfortunately. But since we made it to the end of the video, we're going to do the keyword. So if you made it this far in the video you want to prove it. Sorry, I just had to do something obnoxious. So there you go. And you want to prove it. You got to say the keyword. We were busy watching videos. Drew, thank you, sir. Bro, how much am I didn't eat any of my pizza. Well, I live in New Jersey, so the pizza is all the same, you know. There's no that it's probably just more expensive there. It probably all tastes the same, but I know everyone thinks they have better, there's better pizza in New York, New Jersey, whatever. And it depends on the place, of course. Annualize that sucker should be the keyword. I know it's been a while since I said it. So should that be the keyword? I don't know. Does any other takers here? Do we have a good keyword? Besides that, I'm tardy as crap. I'm late. And I did a no show yesterday, but we won't talk about that, right? That's okay. That's aight. But yeah, I guess that's it. Annualize. Yeah. All right, people are going with it. So if you made it this far in the video and you want to prove it to myself and everyone else in this space, in this YouTube space, this bunch of degenerate people, these people that invest in high yielders, right? We're all degenerates together. Then you got to type in the keyword. The keyword today is annualize that sucker. All right, so that's the keyword. Hey, I guess I got my voice. So pretty sweet. Annualize that sucker. All right, type that in the comments. That way I know. That way Lynn knows. That way Backyard Prospector knows. That way Fast One knows. That way R2 Droid Builder knows. That way Richard Woolley knows. That way Brother AB knows that you made it this far in the video. You made it to the end of the video. So you got to get the proper credit for it, all right? So I appreciate you all being here again at this random ass time on the Sunday. And I just want to say thank you for watching. I should be back at normal time tomorrow, probably a pre-recording. But you never know. I could go live. I wake up late. We'll see. But yeah, thanks again. I'll be posting probably the guesstimates on my X in case for those of you that came late and you just don't want to watch the video. It's all good. I'll post it on X. All right. But you got to retweet it. That's all I ask in return. All right. I'm out of here. Have a great day. Annualize that sucker.